My mom chooses men over me all the time. I could name 3 off the top of my head.
There are times that Teresa has dated a man and they moved in with her. Then they get in a fight and then these guys have moved on.
My mom thinks that she can't have them around me because she's afraid that I'm going to cause them to break up. One time, I was like wearing a tank top and a pair of shorts. I was just getting ready to go to bed, and she yells at me and says, "Put some clothes on. You have a grown adult men in here."
Tessa's grandmother, Bonnie, says when Tessa had nowhere else to go, she took her in, only to be repaid by Tessa's viciously attacking her.
Tessa is very volatile. She is out of control. When Tessa was about 11 years old, she told her brother that she was going to take his PlayStation. I said, "Well, you're not going to take his PlayStation." She got mad, started biting my arms, biting my legs, then she started biting my fingers. Later that day, she started hitting me with something really hard in her hand, and it really felt like a rock. It's going bam, bam, bam. When Tessa was 14, my daughter told me if I didn't take this girl tomorrow, she was sticking her in a foster home. She was good for 2 weeks, and after that, it just turned into a nightmare. I realized I needed to send her home. I feel terrible, but I can't tell you honestly that I could have done anything different or better.
This is your mother, right? This is Bonnie? Mm-hmm. Hi, how are you?
Hi.
This is your twin brother here, right? Mm-hmm. And I went over and introduced myself to him out of sympathy because he lives in the middle of all of this. I understand why your hair's long. It's like earmuffs. But, you know, I said to your mother, I don't ask myself why you're doing some of the things you're doing. I ask myself why not. It's clear to me that frustration is real high here. And you need to understand that whether you would agree with it or not, do you believe that she sincerely feels that she hasn't been valued and treated fairly and doesn't feel loved and wanted? Do you believe she believes that?
I believe in her mind she believes that.
That's all I'm asking.
Certainly not the case.
I didn't ask you that. No, stop talking.
You throw me to homeless shelter, to my grandma's because why?
No, stop. I have a plan here. Hang on. I'm just trying to establish something. I'm not asking, I prefaced this, if you were listening, I said, it isn't important whether it's true or not. I'm just saying that's her perception. And I have not one doubt in my mind that you would die for your daughter.
I would.
I have not one doubt in my mind that if you were outside and some mugger stepped up with a knife, you would step in front of it to save her. I have not one doubt of that. I have not one doubt that she would die for you. I don't question that you two love each other at the core. I really don't. I know that you love each other. I just don't think you like each other very much.
I don't like her.
And that's a very different thing. You love each other, but you don't like each other because your behavior is very annoying right now. And it's interesting, you know, Aunt Tracy says you grew up very much the same way, behaving the same way that Tessa is behaving. And
when I was 7, not when I was 16.
And what do you want to say?
It started with her when she was 4.
Okay, but she was very oppositional and difficult.
Yes, she was, but not as often as her daughter.
Right. And you sent her to foster care?
I did.
At 9?
7.
Grandma, do you remember when you dropped her off at the welfare office on Christmas Eve?
Yes, I do. You worry now? Don't pretend like
if you raised them right, we wouldn't be here now. Because I know the reason why she is the way she is.
We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this.